Dr. Burkenstock, owner of Skin Body Health in Mandeville, Louisiana and New Orleans, Louisiana. We're also licensed in Alabama and Florida, where we go through and do a lot of live events and personal one-on-one training when we visit those areas, usually about once every 6 or so weeks. So we're happy to serve you if you're in any of those states. If not, we can always set up teleconferences or Zoom conferences with you where we can personally help members of you or your family. As you may know if you've followed us for a while, we have our YouTube channel, Dr. Burkenstock Skin Body Health. That's Dr. Burkenstock Skin Body Health, where we share all kind of anti-aging and longevity tips, all about menopause and male menopause, also known as andropause or low T, low testosterone, where we treat erectile dysfunction, benign prostatic hypertrophy, prostate issues, libido issues, and the like. For the females, we treat vaginal atrophy, pelvic floor dysfunction, decreased sexual satisfaction and orgasms, decreased desire, and all of these other things as well. What we do know about whether it's male or female is that there is a lot of pelvic floor dysfunction. Well, what does that big word mean? Well, in simple words, it means the groin area, the part of our perineum that is between the anal fissure and coming forward to either the urethra and then the clitoris in the female, or coming forward to the penis in the male. That whole area from inner buttocks forward is what we call the perineum. And as we get older, unless we're very, very fit and do some Kegel exercises and other things to keep that pelvic organ very, very toned, it tends to get very lax or relaxed over time. Well, what happens when that happens? The prostate tends to enlarge. For the men, they tend to get up and go to use the bathroom more times during the night. And then for the females, when we cough, sneeze, or laugh, we can urinate on ourselves. Sometimes a little bit, sometimes a lot. Sometimes it even becomes so bad that we have to have the need for a little mini diaper at night, which can be very humiliating and just self-degradating. It's just not something any of us would want to look forward to. So we've got some new things to talk about. Today we'll talk about the female. We also have some red light therapy that is available for the males, and we will do a sneak preview on that today as well. So without further ado, what can we do when our pelvic floors get loose? Well, first of all, you've heard us talk about the HiFem, high frequency electromagnetic stimulation chair. Otherwise, brand name, one of the brand's name is Emcella. Those chairs, shaped like this, it's a big giant, almost like an MRI type magnet, and you sit on it, and with clothes and everything, it does 11,000 Kegels in 28 minutes. So definitely a home run for male prostate enlargement, for male urinary incontinence or getting up too many times at night, and also for erectile dysfunction. For the females, it tightens the pelvic floor, stops urinary incontinence, so stops that urinating on yourself with laughing, coughing, sneezing, etc. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful new tool that we have. But what else can you do at home? Well, we do have some new things available. For the female, and if you've got a very, very mild case, then you could perhaps just do the feminine wand we're about to talk about. But my absolute recommendation is to do the 6 series on the HiFem chair, Kegel chair, and then get this wonderful feminine tool to take it home. So it's a slender apparatus, and you would moisturize it with something like a coconut oil, and then you turn it on. The whole treatment takes 12 minutes, and you would use it 3 or so times per week. So what does it do? It sends out warmth, it sends out mild vibration, and it sends out red LED laser light inside the vaginal canal. It's very comfortable, and it's not a toy. It's an actual medical appliance with plenty of studies behind it. Oprah Winfrey and Halle Berry did a show on this, March 2025, and where they're promoting women's health, feminine health, and what we can do, treatments in menopause to not leave the women behind. It can be just a magnificent time. As most of you know, my book is about to come out, The Burkenstock Protocol, Your Way to Magnificent Menopause. And this is one of the tools that I discuss in my book. So I'm going to turn it on for you. First, we're turning it on so you can see a green light. Then I'm turning on the vibration, and you can put it on mild, moderate. There's actually 10 different settings for the vibration. And that vibration stimulates the vaginal tissue for vaginal atrophy, bringing back lubrication, better orgasms, better sex, rebuilding the tissue, the thickness of the tissue, the integrity of the tissue. And then also, we press our 12 minutes of treatment, then we press further, and we get our red laser light. It doesn't hurt. It's medically sound. There are many, many studies. We'll be happy to put some of those studies up on our website channel and on our YouTube channel. And this light, of course, this will be inserted into the vaginal canal, and it's a 12-minute treatment. Very, very comfortable. It does not hurt. It is not overstimulating. It is an actual therapy. So you're getting some warmth, you're getting some red laser light, and some mild tissue vibration. And those three are synergistic. When you bring in the warmth, the laser light, the red laser LED therapy light, and the vibration or the vibratory potential, and you put those together, those synergistically rebuild the vaginal tissue. So 12 simple minutes, 3 times a week. Of course, you can do it more, but you'd want to do it at least 3 times a week. And you're well on your way to improved vaginal health, improved orgasms, and vaginal lubrication, and just overall improvement in your feminine health. So, as always, we're glad to bring you these treats. Next video will be on the red laser light apparatus for men. Stay tuned, and as always, visit us on our YouTube channel, Dr. Burkenstock Skin Body Health. We're also live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're listening today, please tag us, share us. The first 3 people that share are going to get a complimentary bottle of zinc. Zinc is good for male and female sexual health, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful supplement that can add to you and your anti-aging and longevity. Thank you again.